What's up, passionate Pokemon players? I'm Brian, and we're here for another episode of the Hawks Pokemon Nest. This one is going to be a quick video, but because I had to make this, I could not believe what I was seeing on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it today, about GameStop. GameStop have now become, in my mind, potentially, allegedly, the biggest Pokemon scalpers out there as a big corporation. They're all over the country, and they have now decided to jump on the bandwagon and sell things way over MSRP, specifically on their GameStop exclusive, by the way, GameStop exclusive Moltres Ultra Premium Collection and the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. Now, what effect is this going to have on the market as a whole? We're going to talk about it, but let's first talk about what the heck they did. Okay, now what is GameStop doing? A lot of us assumed that because there's no competition on a product that GameStop would go with, and they usually do, I believe, on their ultra premium collections, they usually go with MSRP from what I remember. I could be wrong. I think maybe sometimes they're a little bit above, but not that much. So we had the Moltres Ultra Premium collection that we all just assumed would be about $119. It drops this coming Friday, although where is it? I've already got mine. I opened it. You'll see the unboxing. You'll see the unboxing later. And I just kind of spur of the moment went to a a place in the Escondido Mall up in San Diego. Just browsed through, and I saw them. I didn't expect to see them there, and most of them were selling about 250 or plus. But I found a vendor willing to give it to me for 200. So take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm not lining up on Black Friday to grab this. So anyway, I don't understand this. I don't understand because now we're seeing that they're going to sell this at 180 plus tax. That's going to be 200. They're going to sell this at 200, which is you could call it below market if you want, but this is a big company selling this already above MSRP. What is this going to do to the market of the cards in general? I mean, if you've got to be, you better believe that people are still going to sit in line for this, get as many as they can. I don't know how all these others, and I don't want to call everyone a scalper, and I shouldn't even call GameStop a scalper either. They're allegedly selling this at above price. People got to make their money. But what is this going to do to the market when now we have somewhere where they're selling an exclusive item already at what, $60 above MSRP, doubling the price? Whew. Is it all bad though? Is it all bad? Because could we be seeing a market reset? Because I did also see this picture today. I actually saw this one even first. This news from the same Pokemon Alerts and News Twitter account. I think they're pretty reputable. This is a stack here. A whole stack of the Charizard Ultra Premium collections. Doesn't seem like they're moving very much. And they're selling them at $199 as far as I have heard, or at least what I'm seeing here. And I think this one has been verified because these are out here on the street now. So that on its own is pretty insane. Now, people going to GameStop are not going in there looking to pay 200, especially at that volume. I mean, my local card shop, the goat of card shops, Cardboardia, is selling them about the same price. I think they're actually had them for less. I think they were selling for 189 at my card shop. And they were sitting a little bit too. So what does this mean? We could go one of two ways here. We could go one of two ways, and it could mean that we're finally in for a market reset. GameStop will realize that they are charging way above. They can't move product as they thought they would. They've already eliminated a lot of the perks of their pro membership, not giving any discounts on cards. And maybe we've finally reached the top of the mountain. A lot of people are predicting that the ascended was it Ascended Heroes? I don't even what that's called. I think it's Ascended Heroes with the Mega Dragonite, may help to reset the market. I only see it as maybe a temporary fix. I see it as a kind of Destined Rivals like set. I don't think we're going down anytime soon. But here is the other possibility that could happen as a result of GameStop. If you don't think Target and Walmart, which are the other two big box shops that people are getting their cards at MSRP and many times just reselling at that higher rate, or sometimes we're getting lucky, people like me, who are just going to buy those to rip them. We are getting lucky, and we're able to grab that. You know, if this is successful and we don't have a giant stack of these, or even if they do move a little bit slower and eventually sell out, are Target and Walmart going to follow suit and also start upping their price? We live in a free market economy, people. We can't fault people for doing that, or companies or corporations, and corporations are people, by the way, by law. Anyway, I won't get into that. So what could happen is, if this goes well for GameStop and they still sell out, and I'm still seeing people in the comments, I'll line up, I'll sit, and I will get my Moltres. I don't care about the price. I just want it. And you know what? I paid $200 for it. But it's scary because of this, because what's going to happen? This is a GameStop exclusive. Could this raise the market on these prices significantly and raise the market significantly on anything else? Because I got it for $200. This person, now maybe this was before this was public knowledge or what, but there's no way that I should have gotten this for $200 if that was the case. And there's no way that will continue, because if the people waiting at GameStop are paying $200 and reselling, it's going to go for a lot more. Go for a lot more than this. So we could be in for prices rising even further. A lot of the casual collectors have been priced out already. And it's an interesting time. It's wild time for Pokemon. I definitely miss the days where I could just go hit up GameStop the day of. Would have been nice to stroll in there on a Friday. Even if I have to go at open and maybe line up a little bit before they open to grab this, because this is a nice box, and I don't regret buying it. But this could be interesting to see what happens if GameStop doesn't get too much flack for it. They have gotten a lot of flack today for both this and the UPC of Charizard, Mega Charizard. Then we could be in for seeing sale market for premium collections like this go. I don't see it happening for other product. I don't. GameStop already sold their ET for, if I remember right, like $15 or so over MSRP as it was. We'll see. And that's going to do it for this episode of the Hawks Pokemon Nest. Hope you enjoyed this episode here, and let me know. It's a short episode, but am I overreacting? Am I underreacting even? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what this is going to do to the market. It's something I haven't seen before, but I could be wrong. So one thing I'll say, though, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Hawks Nest, a fearless flock of fabulous folks who love to do what we love out here. I am still stoked about making these videos, but until then, we'll see you next time.